Okay, now this is the easiest way to clean a walleye without getting bones in your fillets, as far as I'm concerned. Start out by grabbing the pectoral fin, making a lateral cut kind of from the stomach towards the back, but at a diagonal line, cut all the way down until you feel the backbone and stop. Here, I'll show you this cut. This should be like the last time you see blood if you do it right. Now you're going to take your knife, you're going to start at the bottom of that incision, follow the top side above the backbone, push that until you feel the ribs, and just kind of bounce your knife along the rib cage all the way down until you get into the tail. Once you get in the tail, you can kind of feel the rib cage end. You can start going a little bit deeper with your knife and just peel that back. Look in there, see the ribs, and just work that meat off the rib bones. You can easily just peel the meat back as you're cutting, and you can remove the meat from the ribs and leave all the rib cage intact. Kind of feather it back, kind of pull it back as you go. As you get closer to the tail, you'll feel where the ribs kind of end. At that point, you can get deeper. And at that point, you can just cut that fillet right off the fish. Basically, flip the fish over, do the exact same thing on the other side. Start to pull that pectoral fin out, make that cut at an angle. If you make it at an angle, you get more of that back meat, that upper back meat. Just orange juice I'm drinking. Put that knife in above the backbone again, follow the ribs all the way down to the tail. Just kind of peel it back, look in there, you kind of see what you're doing. You can peel the meat right off the ribs, kind of slice it as you go. Once you get it through, you can just go ahead and this one's giving me a little bit of trouble here, but once you get through, you can just go ahead and cut that off, cut that fillet all the way off. Now you can hold the fish and clearly see the ribs are still intact. You know you didn't take any bones. All the bones are still there attached to the fish. So get rid of that fish carcass. Now you just take your fillets, get it so that the small end is facing towards the side you want to start cutting from. I hold it down with my index finger. I kind of dig that fillet into the table. I hold down to the skin and I flex the knife, get my knife flat to the table, and I just slowly work that meat right off the skin. If I flex my knife, I get my knife so it's completely flat. That way I know when I get the fillet, I got a piece of skin with no meat left on it. You can see there's literally no meat on that skin at all. Same thing for the other side. That held down, get that knife flexed and get the blade flat to the table, and just peel that right off. Make sure your knife's sharp. You can see mine's kind of getting dull here. There you go. Two beautiful fillets. You can see the skin. Skin is completely free of meat. So I basically got it all. Good to go. I got two perfect fillets. You know they're bone free. You can still feel through them if you want, see if they got any bones in them, but as long as you see the rib cage is intact, you know there's no bones in that fish, and you're good to go. Off you go. Have a good day. Thanks for watching Bait Man Fishing.